Hi, I'm Stephen Brandt. I wanted to tell you about an experience I had with my vehicle and with a car dealership, and it relates to accountability. So I was going off camping for a period of time, and I wanted to get my car and it needed a whole bunch of things. So I called up the dealership, the service department, and I said, hey, I need to bring my vehicle in for all this service. And so the good news is, however, I'm going to be buzzing off camping, and so I can leave the car with you for a bunch of time, and so you can take your time with it. I thought actually that would be a huge win for them so that they're not pressed for trying to get a certain thing out at a certain day. I thought it'd be great to have some variable work to mix in with the things that they're committed for time. You know what the person on the other end of the phone said? That's a problem. We don't have a place to park it. Really? You don't have a place to park my vehicle? And so I literally got off the phone thinking, what on earth just happened? I'm offering to give my vehicle at a time that's totally convenient for them, and there's quite a bit of work, so there's going to be a bit of revenue involved for them. And the person on the phone could not handle the problem of, I don't have a place to park your car. I said, I don't care where you park it. I'm gone. You can leave the keys in it. I have an extra set. You can park it on the street for all I care. Didn't really help. So I later had a conversation with a manager at that particular location. And I explained to them the situation. I said, hey, I work on accountability, and I'm not sure that's the mindset and the attitude and the approach that's really going to serve you. Because guess what? If I don't get my vehicle serviced here, I'm certainly not buying another vehicle here. So you're going to see me depart as a customer. And there's the risk that I just might tell 100 people about that experience. Anyway, I'm not going to divulge here the name of the dealership, but it just goes to show that this person was not at all taking ownership. What they were focusing on was their little job. All I do is I schedule people in, I put the stuff in, and I don't solve problems. Whereas if you're the dealer owner, you'd be horrified to find out that this was actually the case. So when I did speak to the manager, he said, well, we're going to have a talk with that person. Herein lies the challenge, is many businesses operate on this premise that we think everything is going well, we tell people what their job and what their role is, and only when a customer comes and complains or something comes to our attention do we then remediate the bad behavior. Now, I've heard it said, and I actually used to believe this myself, that you change culture by changing behavior. I no longer believe that at all, because that just means you're always looking for bad behavior and you're always having to remediate bad behavior. So it's just like saying we have laws in this country, so that should improve our culture to make us a law-abiding country. But guess what? We still have to have police everywhere to catch bad guys. So that really is not, dealing with issues as they arise is not the right way. Instead, to equip this person to understand, what is my role and how do I solve these challenges and what's in the best interest of the business? It's better to say yes and then to figure out a way to make it happen afterwards than to disappoint the customer and give a bad customer experience. So I just want to relate that the accountability is to get every single person on knowing what is really important for the role. This person in his role thought whether I get one more car in for service or not, it's not really my concern because my job is just to book vehicles in for service. Whereas the owner says how many vehicles we can put in, how the throughput is happening, and the revenue and fewer returns, and whatever metrics you're going to determine are the metrics you most want to achieve and focus on. That's what everybody needs to take ownership of. And so as obstacles arise, then they're equipped with a way to help solve those to make sure that they don't diminish the customer experience. Accountability is absolutely key, and I believe it's fundamental to radically changing the results you're going to see. Thanks for watching.